Hello, and welcome to the Smite Real Patch Notes for patch 4.8, where somehow I managed to miss the major patches where they put Dumbo into the game, and instead I catch the really exciting events, such as the changes to the stats on New Waz Clay Soldiers. So first up on the skin list, we have Queen's Guard Erlang Shen. First of all, there's a fucking corgi on this.
10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 100 out of 100, best king, best king.
Next we have Cosmic Soul, a skin that literally just reinforces that Soul is unable to get a bad skin. Except the voice pack sounds like it was recorded into a bucket.
Where I am from, no one can hear you scream.
Kuzenbo got a new Mario Strikers charge skin, so that's cool. We also got I'm Gonna Nut Thanatos, and they made Thoth look like a Jew. Well, we have 3 items being adjusted this week. That's exciting. Emperor's Armor persists to be something that just wholly does not interest me. Haste Fatalis now costs 300 more, so that means it costs 300 more to make any magical hunter viable again. And now some weeb shit item costs less. Released in the patch before, they changed the sound effects for Sunder, so now I can hear myself throwing the game in higher definition. In terms of god changes, first of all, high res. Ares does not have to fight early and often, he can be whatever gender he wants to be. Chronos gained some power on his 1 and some cooldown on Rewind, as did Izanami on her 3. As Hi-Rez still tries to figure out what they want Jingwei to be, they also managed to date themselves back to the Triassic period. In other news, they made Kukulkan's Whirlwind cost less mana, so that means he'll be using Whirlwind more often.
We're on Easy Street, and it feels so sweet, 'cause the world is but a treat when you're on Easy Street.
Ravana is actually getting a bit of an early game nerf, which is a bit better for other solo laners. Serket is being forced into more of a full-on burst role rather than the poke method. Sunwoo got some scaling changes, and Terra's speed buff on Terra's Blessing was reduced, as if that was what made her ult work. Wow, there really was not a lot to this patch. I guess this is just a slow week for high. Boy! So remember when I said that kart racing was the weirdest thing I would ever see in Smite? That doesn't touch this shit.
And start to add it to the can.
You know, based on the multiverse theory, there is a universe that is fabricated entirely out of weed. I think Hi-Rez is in that plane of existence. So not only does this come as an event skin, but it has a loading frame, a loading screen skin, and a jump stamp with Bob's face on it. And that's about all a boy can ask for.